everyone, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, 8th July 2020. Today in maths we are going to look at litres. Right, pause the video and please make sure you have your workbook and a pencil. Please download the worksheets from class charts or email. Write the short date at the top of the page, 8.7.20. Write the li to measure in litres. Once you have finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. Right, let's go through the key vocabulary. Please repeat after me. Volume, capacity, millilitres, litres, and accurate. Let's recap. What is capacity and volume? Looking at your work on Monday, you were getting a bit confused between capacity and volume, so we're going to remind ourselves what is capacity. Now, a capacity, think of a container or a bottle. What is its maximum limit, basically? So in this case, a bottle's maximum limit is 110 millilitres. So this bottle can hold 110 millilitres. Now volume, just think of volume and liquid. So volume is how much liquid is in the container. So in this case, there is juice in this bottle and it is 80 millilitres. So that juice is the liquid which is inside the container, is known as the volume. Right, looking at the knowledge organizer, we've got the measuring cylinder here. We can use a measuring cylinder to measure very small volumes. And we measure these in millilitres and we write this as ml. And we know that 1000 millilitres is equivalent to 1 litre. Now we've got the jug here, and we can use a jug to measure larger volumes, and we measure these in litres. We write this as L. Again, reminding ourselves, 1 litre is equivalent to 1000 millilitres. Right, we've got the quantities here in a jug, so we've got quarter full, half full, and full. And we can say that we've got here as 25 millilitres is less than 250 millilitres, whereas 10 litres is greater than 2 litres. Right, let's pause the video here and please make sure you have your workbook and a pencil, as we are going to look at a video which is part of the White Rose scheme that the school follow. Let's have a look.
Welcome back. Litres today, and Alex has made a rocket out of a water bottle. Are you ready to see it fly? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Wow! Off it goes, high into the air, and very far, Alex. But how far? To see how far her rocket went, Alex draws a line on the floor. She decides where she's standing should be 0, and then the end of her line is going to be 8. I think that's 8 metres. And then along the line, she puts some intervals in. She's not sure which numbers go next to the intervals. She decides half of 8 is equal to 4, so I'll put a 4 halfway. And then she thinks, well, between 4 and 0, halfway there, half of 4 is 2, so I can put a 2 in there. And then she counts up 2, 4, 6, 8. And she's found the numbers that go next to the intervals. Alex wants to use her rocket again. She needs 2 litres of water to fill the bottle. Here's her big jug. You can fit 10 litres in this jug. But where is the 2 litre line? Alex isn't sure, so she has a good idea. She writes with a whiteboard pen on the jug. And she writes 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's no space for 4. It's not going to fit. Pause the video here. Have a think. What's the mistake that Alex has made? That's right. She started with 0. We don't need a 0 line. If there were 0 litres in the jug, there'd be no water in the jug. She rubs that off and has another try. Can you pause the video and have a think, which numbers would you write next to which lines? Did you do something like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 litres is next. Brilliant. Now she can fill 2 litres in her jug. Perfect. Great filling, Alex. Alex is playing with her rocket and having lots of fun. Although going back and forth, getting 2 litres at a time, is getting rather tiresome. So she finds this huge container, which can fit 20 litres in. She turns the tap on. Let's count and see how many litres she puts in. 1, 2, 3, 4 litres. Oh no, that's not quite right, is it? Because the next line is 10. Maybe we shouldn't count in ones. Let's get rid of that water. Try again. Pause the video here. If we shouldn't count in ones, what should we try counting in? I think 2s. Do you think 2s? Let's try 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then the next one would be 10. That fits perfectly. It's not the most efficient way of finding out what number to count in now. Because imagine if we were supposed to be counting in 7s and we tried 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, it would take us all day. What we can do is count the intervals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the number on the 5th one is 10. So we can divide 10 by 5 and it will tell us the number we should be counting in. And 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2, which is what we found. Okay, time for you to do some filling. I've got a container here, and can you see it's got 400 millilitres in. And then I've got a jug with 600 millilitres in. I'm going to pour the 600 millilitres from the jug into the container. I'd like you to tell me how much water I will have. Pause the video here and have a think about it, or go and get yourself 2 containers, one with 400 and one with 600, and put them together and see how many millilitres you have. Here's the jug filling up. We started with 400, and it goes up to 1 litre. That's because 1 litre is equivalent to 1,000 millilitres. There are 1,000 millilitres in 1 litre. Here's what we started with, 400, and we added 600 to it. And now we've got 1,000 millilitres, or 1 litre. Okay, here's some bigger jugs. Let's put our 1 litre into the big jug. And then we're going to add, it looks like half a litre to me. Pause the video here. How much water will we have at the end if we've got 1 litre and half a litre? Let's have a look. Oh, that's right. 1.5 litres. Amir is doing some filling up. He's filled his 1 litre jug with water and he's going around his house looking for things to fill up. The first thing he comes across is an empty swimming pool. Should he use his 1 litre jug to fill up an empty swimming pool? No. That's a terrible idea, Amir. It will take you forever to fill a swimming pool with a 1 litre jug. You need a hose pipe for that. What about a 5 milliliter teaspoon? Should he use his 1 litre jug to fill a 5 milliliter teaspoon? No. You need something much smaller so you can be accurate, Amir. What about this 2 litre water bottle? What do you think? Yes, I think a 1 litre jug is a good idea if you're filling a 2 litre water bottle. Although, you'll have to tip the water in and then fill the jug again and tip it in again if you'd like the water bottle to be full. What about a glass? Yes, I think his 1 litre jug would be a good idea. And he'd have some water left over. Well done, Amir. And well done, you.
Right, pause the video here and please make sure you have downloaded the worksheets from class charts or email. This is what the worksheet looks like. And once you have finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.lch.uk. See you tomorrow. Bye.